Hello, thank you for joining me on this technical analysis on Sun USDT. So by the end of this video, I will be telling you what price you should likely be seeing Sun going to by the first quarter of 2022. That's like 3 months from now, right? So you should know what you should be expecting from Sun USDT. And at the same time, if you are new to crypto technical analysis, I will be doing this video from scratch. So I will be drawing my chart from scratch. And mind you, no complications, no indicators. It's just going to be simple drawing tools that I'm going to use. And specifically, I'll be using two tools in particular, not much, just the trend lines and the words the box, that is the rectangle, right? That is the two tools that I'll be using specifically in this analysis, and it's going to be straight to the point, so you're going to see it. So let me tell you something. If you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, because I am always updating on Sun USDT and especially what to expect in 2022. This chart is constantly being updated, especially when there's any changes in the market or anything glitch or anything about to happen. I will jump on it and I will update you. So make sure that you subscribe. And if you're not liked and you find this video quite interesting, to give us some love, show us some love with a thumbs up, with a like. Just click that like button right now to as we right into it. So here, I have something I need to tell you, but I'll wait till the end of the day before end of the video to explain it. Is that we have a team called Makaveli Trader. It's a family. It's a decentralized crypto traders family where you teach is a one-time access for life, where you get trained on how to trade crypto Bitcoin futures, crypto futures on Binance. You are going to be trading and you become part of the family. Live trading all throughout the year for the rest of your life. Join a family that will train you. And so let's start. Now, whatever strategy I'm going to use or that I use or Makaveli Trader use is all developed by us from our own experience. So just know that it's not something you're going to be finding somewhere else out there. So I'm going to start by first of all drawing and getting my levels. What are my levels? I'm talking about support and resistance. Now, as a pure price action trader, I mostly do my analysis based on pure price action. What does that mean? It means I'm just working with the price movement, right? If the price move up, I take note of how far it went before it start going down. If the price goes down, I take note of how far it went before it start going up. So in that situation, that point where it reversed and start going down when it's going up is called the resistance area. Now that point where it's stopped going down and start going back up is called support area. Example of that place is this point, right? You can see this point. Let's start with the support area. So this is this point, right? You can see this point was a point where price got to and stop going down and start going back up. That is my support area. That's why I placed a line there. You can see another one right here, and right here. So I can as well pick one, place it right here. I'll pick one again, place it right there. And so what am I looking at? Now it's supposed to be a minimum of two touches, but if it's a minimum of two touches, you ask me, why did I place this phone right here? Well, I will explain why I placed it, because that is our all-time high, and it's important we have and take a note of that area. All-time highs are always very important to take note of. So you can see that we've gotten our levels, right? Quite very easy. But here's the thing I will tell you, all these levels are from the old sun data. Now remember, Sun dumped from 54K to all the way down to what, 0.03. Now that is quite a big dump. You might ask me, I've explained this in the last video, so if you haven't watched the last video, go and watch my last video on Sun token, because I did some explanation on why this happened. But a brief overview of what happened is that Sun updated their platform. They upgraded and added some wonderful services, making it even a better Sun. So what they did was, while the upgrade was going on, Binance and or some other platform exchanges, they listed Sun token. So by the time they relisted it, price of the new Sun token is no longer at the same price as the old Sun token. But mind you, before they did this, they told everyone, and they told everyone about this upgrade. They told everyone who is on Sun token that they can take their money, and at the wonderful price, right? Around that price of 55K, that's a very wonderful price. If you bought Sun from the beginning around $6, right? And you sold it at 55K, that's wonderful move for the old Sun, right? But when the new Sun opened, one old Sun is equivalent to one new Sun in the market cap, right? So the data remained the same because they were still using the same market cap. So not much will change. For an upgrade, it means we have a new thing, a more better service, right? So if you are offering a services before, it's like it's not as if something was taken out of Sun. Instead, something was added to Sun. Now that makes it a good thing to take note of. Now the next thing we're going to do is talk about the new Sun, right? Now the new Sun is the most important Sun now because old is gone and we're dealing with now, right now. They say present is what? A gift. So if you look at, this is the new Sun, and this is when the new Sun got listed again. This is when it got what? Delisted at this long red candle, and this new candle was when it got relisted again. So you can see. Now let me tell you something. Let's try and do the same thing that we did for the old Sun, right? So I'm going to find the levels where I see possible reactions, right? Like I said, point where price went to and change direction. This time around, we don't have much data we are working with like we did during the old Sun. So we have a very limited amount of data. So it means we're going to put everything into consideration. Now, this is weekly chart, mind you. So we're going to go and draw a box, right? I'm going to draw a box. Now this is time to pick my rectangle, and I'm going to contain all this entire drama into one, right? So this is all the drama since Sun got released again. So what I'm going to do is take myself to daily chart because there's no much data. I can't see much um, data on on weekly chart. So I came back to daily chart. So you can see since the relisting, Sun has really been struggling and it's been stuck within a box. But here's the wonderful thing about this box: I can get the support and resistance area of this box, right? So I can say the support and resistance area of this particular box, the important support area is right here for the biggest box, right? So mind you, we change, like I said, I treat support and resistance as an area and not a line. The reason is to avoid what is called stop loss hunt or a spring, right? If you are into price action, you know what a spring is and you know what a stop loss is. It means you bought the support and then all of a sudden the same market you bought, you thought is going up, instantly goes down, breaks the support, goes a little down, you think it's going down, you sold, and instantly it reverses and start going back up. And instant this time around, the real pump started. A good example is right here, right? So a good example is right here, right? So you see, it broke the support, it didn't go far, and you can see the pump continue right up. So we don't want that to happen to us. So this is why we are using an area, and I treat my support and resistance as an area. So I can see that okay, there's quite another drama happening here. So if I go and pick a box, another box, and I'm going to contain this drama, all this drama right here into one, into one. So, and I'm going to change the color of my box. Now, this box I'm drawing now is is another very important box. Now, this is the place, this is the area. Now, in this box, I'm going to get the support and resistance area as well. So I am just interested in each box. Now, there are two boxes here, so understand this. One type of box is a little flatter and represent my support and resistance area. Meanwhile, the other box is a little what should I say? Is a little bigger and contains my consolidation. It contains my consolidation, sideways movements. It means price has not exceeded this area. It's like this area is like a kind of a threat to the whole um market, right? So you can see the consolidation. So you can see the area. I can extend this to this point. So I can tell you that each time price gets to this point, you can see. So I can even draw a trend line, right? Trend lines easily break. So I draw them, but they easily break, right? They can easily break. So that is the trend line, right? That is the buyer's trend line. They have broken this trend line, right? They have broken this trend line. So I can move this like this, right? So we have a clean chart, no indicator, pure, just two tools, right? So I can tell you that I have two touch, right? One and two. And they come in, they have broken this line. Is this a good thing? Well, there are two in crypto, in any market, in any trading, it is a game of probability, which means there are two sides. It either is going to go that way or it's going to go the other way. Just two decisions you have to make, either buy or sell. And we can see that it has broken the support. Now, I have been talking about a spring, like something that happened around this support. Look at this support that got broken here, and you can see price instantly when it returned, it can start going. So there are two things that can happen where we are right now. It is either price pulls itself back up above this line, this white line, right? And then we make another push, another attempt to this resistance. Because mind you, this area is a resistance area, a very important resistance area. You can see how much they have hit this area countlessly and getting rejected. The last time they were able to make it above it, they got stuck in the bigger box. So they need to entirely leave this vicinity. Now, as it is now, they are in a point whereby even if, okay, let's do this. Even if right now Sun USDT, Sun token, Sun crypto breaks this support. Now, mind you, this our trend line is also important. That's where they are sitting right now. They are sitting on the trend line and they have touched the bottom of the support. Even if they get into it, the chances are high that they will get stopped around 0.0244. This point. So this is their threat now. Their threat is they have to hold up to this point. Because why? Once they get to this point, they are now within the point of the bigger resistance. That's this big box, the biggest box that we first drew on the weekly. They are on the support area. Remember, I said this is the support area of that biggest box, right? So it means they are close to it, and the chances are high they will get stopped here at worst case scenario. So there's one support, two support, bigger support area. So once they get in, I am saying that what you should be doing instead of being scared of sun right now is to buy as it's going down. Just keep adding little by little. Like Makaveli traders, we have percentage that we add. So we enter on a support, we know how this support works based on this our special box strategy. You can only find this in Makaveli traders, right? With this special box strategy, we know that this is our support area. So this point is a point of buying and pyramiding your trade, adding little by little to the position. So you bought 20%. When it goes a little down again, you add 5%. It goes again, you add 5%. Because why? At this point, the chances are high that price is going to move up. The threat is on the upside. The threat is on the upside. This resistance, and this resistance. The only thing happening to Sun now is just like every other altcoin, they are reacting to Bitcoin. Remember when Bitcoin moved, so many coins moved along, but not all coin moved. Not all the coin move along. Sun is one of the coins that really, really struggled. And let's look at the volume. Remember, price action deals with supply and demand. Supply and demand. This is what we work with. What is it? Support. Every support is demand. Every support comes with demand, and every resistance comes with supply, right? It means people are selling on the resistance area and people are buying on the support area. So we are back to the support area, right? We are back to the support area, and we know that all these environs are all support. Chances of bouncing. Now support works like a doorknob. If you fall on it, you bounce. You fall on it, you bounce. You fall on it, you bounce until you have actually gotten the ground level where you can stand and then try to make your way all the way up, because you finally gotten your ground. So it is very important you understand the candles that are currently printing on daily chart on the support. These are all bullish signs, right? These are all bullish signs, and you can see this is a what another bullish sign. All these are sideways going on. I expect some sort of sideways, and like I said, as worst case scenario, we're going to have a double bottom with this bottom right here. But I see the beginning of 2022 being a good quarter for Sun USDT. Like I say, if you've not subscribed, you don't want to miss this kind of analysis. I always draw my chart from scratch. I always draw my chart from scratch for the sake of beginners and those who does not understand my analysis. I do it in your face so you see what I'm saying and why I'm calling for some price. So what price am I seeing? I am seeing Sun actually clearing this 0.05. Now that is the first challenge. Once we are out of the box, the next resistance I see on Sun is going to be a freeway run. It's going to be a freeway run. It's going to be a freeway run to $5. That is what I see. Once we break that out, we're going to have a freeway run to $5. Now, I don't want to rush into telling you when this is going to happen, because why? Sideways market, you don't know when it's going to break, right? You don't know when it's going to break. And sometimes, because this sideways, you can see the bigger sideways is on weekly chart. So we have to always know that because it's on weekly chart, it might take longer time, right? It might take longer time. But the biggest threat that some will ever have is to return to this point. That's the biggest trade that some we ever have, is to return to what 0.17, which I don't see happening, because first of all, they need to break below this point. So the support is already one touch and two touch. So chances are once they get to that red area, there will be a bounce. Thank you very much for actually taking your time to watch this video to this point. If you find it quite interesting and you find this quite entertaining, make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe, because I will do another update on Sun very soon, even before 2022. Who knows just how soon, depending on the reaction I get from this video will determine if I need to make another update on Sun. Thank you very much for watching. And if you want to join Makaveli traders, I'm always going to leave the link to join the free channel on trading on Telegram, or you can visit our website on www.makavelitraders.com to know more about Makaveli traders and how you can become a Makaveli traders for a lifetime. Thank you for watching and happy trading. I remain Bitcoin Gorilla.